Let's be honest. Wired Apple CarPlay and Android Auto have always been one of those things that work, but get annoying over time. My wife and I have both lived with it for years, me in my Passport and her in our Odyssey, and if you use it every day, you know exactly what I mean. Getting in the car, pulling your phone out, plugging it in, dealing with cords hanging around, sometimes forgetting the cable altogether, it's just one extra step every single drive. That's why this little thing caught my attention. This is the Ottocast Mini Nova, and it turns your factory-wired CarPlay or Android Auto into a fully wireless setup. And right now, it's only $49.99. Inside the box, you've got the Mini Nova itself and a USB-C extension adapter. Setup is honestly about as simple as it gets. If your vehicle has a regular USB-A port, like this Honda Civic here, you plug it straight in. Once the red light comes on, it's powered up and ready to go. The vehicle will ask for permission on the screen. Just hit yes. Then on your phone, go into Bluetooth settings, make sure Bluetooth is on, and connect to Car 2. Accept the pairing requests, and within seconds, your CarPlay or Android Auto loads right onto the screen. Finally, the connection is complete once the light on the adapter changes from red to blue. And this is where it gets nice. From this point on, every time you start the vehicle, it reconnects automatically in about 5 seconds. No cords, no plugging in. Your phone can stay in your pocket, in your bag, or on the wireless charger. And honestly, the reconnect speed has been better than I expected. With wired CarPlay or Android Auto, you plug in and it's there instantly. With the Mini Nova, it usually takes around 5 seconds, like I mentioned, and by the time I put my seatbelt on, get settled, and get ready to drive, it's already connected and running. So yes, it's not quite instant like wired, but for me, the convenience of never having to plug in makes that trade-off completely worth it. That's actually what my wife likes most in the Odyssey, especially when she's carrying groceries, dealing with the kids, or just jumping in for a quick trip. It's one less thing to think about, so she can focus on the more important stuff and just keep her phone in her purse without digging it out every time she gets in the car. And for me, moving it between vehicles is probably the biggest advantage. I'm dealing with different vehicles all the time, and normally that would mean reconnecting and pairing my phone over and over again, which gets old fast. But with the Ottocast, I actually never have to repair my phone. Since it connects to the Ottocast itself, not the vehicle, it just picks up right where it left off. That's especially useful if you switch cars often like I do. Another thing worth mentioning, it remembers the last 2 phones connected. So if my wife drove last and then I jump in, it'll first look for her phone, and if it doesn't find it, it'll automatically switch to mine. For couples sharing one vehicle, that's a really useful feature. And if your vehicle uses USB-C instead of USB-A, no problem. Just use the included USB-C adapter first, make sure it's plugged into the port with the USB symbol, and then connect the Mini Nova the same way. And just a quick note, the flicker you might notice on the Civics and Accord screens is simply a camera effect. It happens when the camera's frame rate doesn't perfectly match the screen's refresh rate. So no, it's not related to the Ottocast or the connection quality at all. And unlike a lot of cheaper wireless adapters out there, this one has an aluminum alloy shell, which helps with heat management. That matters more than people think, especially if you leave it plugged in all the time. Connection quality has been solid too. Navigation loads quickly, music streams without lag, calls sound clear, and I haven't had any random disconnects. After using it in real daily driving, it's honestly one of those accessories that feels small, but once you get used to it, going back to wired feels outdated. If you want to check it out, I'll leave the link down below. And if you found this helpful, make sure to subscribe for more Honda tips, tricks, reviews, and simple accessories that actually make everyday driving easier. I only recommend products I've personally used, tested, and lived with myself, so if it's on this channel, it's because it earned its spot.